Welcome back to Factorio Hyperbase. So we are still in our starter base. We're still building out our starter base. We've been flying through technology very quickly. I'm going to do grenade damage 3. I've done a few offline just looking around the base. This one means that a grenade will one-shot trees, so that's very good. I've just put a radar up here so we can see this area a little bit better. I am also going to quickly run a rail line, using this blueprint. I want to run a rail line kind of back to where the make everything is, so that we've got a better spot for our little PAX train. Do I have any? Yes, I do. Let's just call this hashtag main base. And let's grab this guy and just send him to none of that, or that, or that. Just go to hashtag main base. The circuit condition, off you go. There we go. As I told you, these things are flying through. Let's get explosives. There's very few that take up that much research. What we really need is to get purple set up, so we have enough weight left in the research to actually do something. To get purple, we need to pretty much get some more steel online, so that's why I moved this train, so we could set up a steel train. And that is what I'm going to do right now. There we go, another tech. Cliff explosives. Yeah, we'll do it. I didn't even notice that. Maybe you need explosives before you can get cliff explosives. We'll do it anyway, even though there are no cliffs on this map. Because I whoops. Where is that? Oh, I've already got tons of these. There. That's the right number of trains. We'll do cliff explosives anyway, just to get it out of the way. Landmines, we're unlikely to use landmines, but let's just get them out of the way. Do I have... No, I don't have coal-fired train refueling yet. So we'll have to add that in. The other thing is well, two things, I guess. First of all, we'll cut this down to just 4 each way. Having 6 each way is kind of pointless. And another tech. When we're just smashing through fairly pointless ones, that's not so pointless. That one actually is required. Rocketry, it's the only way you can get to your final game, or supposed final game objective, so it is kind of necessary. I might come through on this side. There you go, we've done rocketry 1 already. Fine. Rocket damage, rocket shooting speed. Rocket shooting speed has purpose because that gets you to the rocket silo, which we need for infinite research, which is the objective of this game, is significant infinite research. Yeah, that'll do. 3. Whoops, that is kind of annoying. So we just need to run this back to the coal within the smelter stack. Make a minor adjustment here. Maybe not quite so minor. We can get rocket shooting speed 2. That's actually progressing towards an objective, so let's do that. How about we put in a inserter there, so there, and there. I probably have a pattern sitting around from the last time I did that one, but it would be amazing if that fits here. Yeah, because they're a little bit different anyway. I'm trying to do the whole pattern, so it's not really going to save me any time, that. Well, this would work a lot better if it actually had a couple of inserters to help it load. Oops. Now, where is the iron in this stack? Down here. No, here and here. That's the finished product, right? Okay. So this is the same as others that I've done. It looks like that's the last one of those. Yes, we need to... Oh, we've got blue anyway, so I could keep doing it, but we may as well smash out these other ones that are not quite as useful. That's this side. Now the other side, same deal. Oh, by the way, you can start. You can start going to iron 1 load till inventory full, and then come back to baby base steel 1 unload. until inventory empty. Off you go. There's no need for it to hang around any longer. What's this? Combat robotics? Why not? Not that we're going to need them at all. Just not at all. Now we're completely out of those guys. The splitters. We're not really attempting to balance them. I'm just bringing 2 rows to 1 there. This iron stack is not this steel stack's not getting anything at the moment, but that's okay. Let's see what else we can do. Combat robot damage, whatever. Just get it out of here. Now the next thing on the agenda is probably actually to make, well, we've already made it, but to use the lube that we have gathered here. So what I'm thinking is I really wouldn't mind like another train. Just line up here and fill up with lube. That needs a signal just there. So yes, we will need to do that. What am I going to need? Tanks, probably. How big should the lube train even be? 121. Yeah, probably a 121 for our purposes. It's not. I mean, they carry. How much do these? More tech. All right, just go away. They carry. So this is not using the make barrels great again. So the storage volume of a fluid wagon is just 25k. I might later put on the make barrels great again because it is a very low volume. So I guess if 2 is 50k, then how many electric engines is 50k? 15 lubricant per. Alright, quick maths. 50,000 divided by 15 is 3,000. That's probably a fine amount for the little baby base. So yeah, a couple of barrels here and a couple of barrels at the other end is probably what we need. I have tanks. That's what I mean by barrels. You knew that, right? I don't think I actually make tanks. I probably should. Iron plate, steel plate, because they are kind of expensive items. I do make them here. There. That's 2, that should be enough. What's next here? Laser turrets, we don't really care about that, but whatever. Just get it out of the way. I guess I will make this from the other end. We have quite a lot of pipe on us. Pumps. I have a pump there. I have some green wire, that should do. I should actually make a pack station over here as well. So a lube station and maybe a pack station. would be kind of nice. Let's go to plastic. Plastic load, circuit condition, off we go. It looks like steel is firing up now finally. Oh, it's got nowhere to go yet. Never mind. This is just going to merge into this line because this little operation by itself is nowhere near the full contents of a compressed yellow belt. So yeah, that's where that's going. And there is a full iron train exiting. Hardly making a dent there, I'm guessing. What about that one? 46 million. It will take a while to make much of a dent there as well. That's not terrible, but let's at least back it. I'm going to get rid of these boxes because that is terrible. Grab that. And actually we're probably going to need 4 of these. For 2 carriages, so it'll actually be 100. Well, I don't know that I actually have a problem if it is 100. Is that too high up? Hopefully not. You can be lube load. Not lewd, lube. Lube load. Get another tech, whatever that one is. Won't take very long. Now, what I'd like to do, I think, is just to get this gap about the same. We'll take a quick blueprint and do, okay, that's going to go directly over this bit here. Okay, it's up here somewhere, there we go. That way we get the same. Back up and forwards. That's not where I want that, so what we need is actually what we need probably is this. Try that, see what happens. Let's get another tech happening. Laser something that we're not going to need. Train station, this can be packs oil. Hashtag oil. You can go to hashtag oil, circuit condition, delete that one, oil automatic. Let's get another tech happening. Is there anything here that's actually useful? Does military 3 give us nothing whatsoever? Rocket shooting speed 3 actually is useful. Okay, so if we had a 1... Have I given enough space there? A 1, 2, 1? Nope. And I'm missing engine units. Okay. A connection here. Because yes. So what we want to do is probably another pump up here just to shove this down here. Or and this is basically going to mean that we are currently storing up a prodigious amount of lube for no good reason, because this is now going to equalize and this is going to shut down heavy production and make lube instead. But never mind. Okay, you come over here. You do that. Let's get another pump. We're obviously going to need probably 4 of these at the other end as well. I should make pumps locally. Okay, so we can do rocket shooting speed 4. Let's do that. Head back to main base. It won't take very much more to finish this lube station off. But yes, a couple more pumps would be definitely in order. How are we doing for time? Probably going quite well. Is there a train here? Yes, there is. There's probably almost always going to be a train there now. Coal, okay. So we're going to need another couple of tanks for down here. There's probably a tank or 2 in there as well. There we go. We are going to need an engine or 2 so that we can make some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 for this end. That's probably all I need. So I'll quickly run back, fix up that lube stop. We could put some smarts on it. To reduce the ridiculously large quantity of lube that we're storing there. Given that there will be a tank at this end as well, it will be an even more ridiculously large amount, but I do think I want at least to pump it from the tank storage that we had originally to the train station tank storage. That would certainly be helpful. Here we are. So we have a pump for here. Now, if we come up to here, I want to be able to pump that out so that these drain and these fill up. Another tech, whatever that is, doesn't matter, just get it done. The lube station is good to go. Let's go back and get a train. You can see why we don't really need more science labs. We can support all of this as it is without. Just flying through the techs. There's only... actually, we're going to start running out of techs that we can do without the purple, so getting purple up and running is pretty important. Purple needing 14 machines to make the kind of 2 a second. It's 0.75 of that. It's really 1.5 a second that we're doing, but you can see on normal priced recipes all of this vanilla science vanishes very fast. It's not hard at all to smash through it. What's that? Rocket damage. Completely pointless tech for us, but whatever. Okay, so now we need a lube train stop. I want the lube train stop probably to be down here. Could probably just use that again. No, it's too close to those. Well, we could put it down here. That would be fine. I think. Might actually be too far down, but... oh. We better get rid of those signals as well, because they're a little bit confusing. Fit one in there? No, but we can in there, and we're going to have to top up on our oh yeah, it's down there. We're going to have to top up on our thingamies, chain signals. So, what's next? I am going to need a sulfuric acid train stop coming up fairly soon as well. Ooh, out of rail. What's next here? Bullet damage, sure. Maybe we can use it to blow up trees or something. A bit more rail. We could do with a bit more pathway out this way as well. Should probably start looking at making concrete, in fact. How far do I want to bring this? Possibly not too far. Let me just see if I was to put a train stop here. 1, 2, 3, 4 fit easily. Alright. This can be lube unload. lube unload, and we've got 4 tanks, so let's get our pumps. And connect them up. Don't know where they're going just yet, so the basic idea is we need lube for, and I think it's the only thing we're going to be using is the electric engines. Basically, because we've got 20 of these making blue science, we need 20 for purple science, which means we need to increase this out. In fact, I might even increase it out the whole way at this point. Because the remainder of it is for the robots, which we may as well, start considering building. Right. Do I have a little blueprint of that? No, but I don't know when I'm going to next need that, so bullet damage complete. The advantage of making these things tileable, just whack them down. Ew. I don't think I need that one. So that would mean we could probably get rid of those bits. Let's get another tech underway. We don't want to choke on that. Right, let's see if this can produce enough. How long do they take to produce again? 10 seconds, so yeah, the belt should be able to handle all of that load on one side. Now, what we need to do is get a half-length belt. So, what do the electric engines take? They take 2 electronic circuits, an engine unit. So if I make this out here and we do 30, need 5 more. There. No, wrong chest. That's the one. That's why I'm grabbing 50 at a time. So 5 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. You are electric engines, and we will probably have to rotate all of you, unfortunately. There's no probably about it. It is a for sure done fact. Bullet shooting speed. Let's get some shotgun stuff going on. Maybe that will be good for clearing trees if we have to. So these guys are going to use 2 every 10 seconds, so that's basically just one side of a yellow belt of green circuits, which is fine. Where's our green circuits? It's over there. Okay. Looks like we are going to need a red to get through there. And even then, that's going to be slightly problematic because we need to make a hole. Right there. So you looks like I'm out of a few of the key resources to finish this off, so I'm going to grab some underground and might grab a couple still, and these things as well. Shotgun shell damage finished. Let's just do the other one, shooting speed. Okay, that should finish off green for us. Now, what we need here is blue inserters and red inserters. It doesn't look like we have any red inserters left. Let's grab a few. And let's grab some more blue inserters, because we will need them. Okay. It's kind of handy that the power spills onto these electric engines. Didn't know that you needed an internal combustion engine to actually make an electric engine though. Still. Oops, I know, that's fine. Might put... Oh, I guess I'm going to see if that causes an issue. It doesn't look like it does. Looks like every single one is stealing off an inserter. Possibly not the best practice, but if it works, it works. There we go. Now down this side, the best thing to do is to do that so that you can run let's just do that. So you can run a belt down here, although it is amplifying the number of pipes we're using. Which is not ideal, because if you just ran one set of pipes along here, you would have, I guess, 30 joins less, but for these volumes that shouldn't be a significant issue. And I've screwed that up because these are all too close. Let's lay the belt first and then the pipes. That might be preferable. What else do we need engines for? I'm actually not sure now. Possibly nothing. Anyway, we probably don't need to use blues for this exercise, but I don't see an issue with using blues. I think in theory they're actually slightly more power efficient than yellows. What's that? Flamethrower something. Yep, that will work. Seems to be sufficient. So yes, now the lube, that's going to get painful fast. Where is I don't need that now. And just a minute. Back. So yes, just a fairly important phone call for me. Anyway, this is certainly a lot easier than running along, planting them yourself, and we can get rid of that because we don't need it anymore. Now the question is, do I just do the simple thing, which is this, or do I... Actually, there is no point unless you want to be able to walk through them. To use undergrounds there, it makes no sense. We may as well just use pipe and connect up from over here. I think what I want to do is use a pump. Do I still have any on me? No. Use a pump in this direction. Just to force it all out. Grab another meaningless tech. And get some power over here. And to the pumps. Lube U. Okay, so how am I going to get fuel to you? And this one needs fuel as well. Wow. This belt is suddenly out of fuel. Yeah, this is dying fast. Okay, there's nothing for it but to turn this whole thing into a red belt, all the way down to, well, at least there. And then we should have a slightly better flow, but clearly we're using a little bit of iron. Well, it's fairly light still. The coal usage on that side's fairly light. Oh, we're using coal directly here though as well. That's what's really hurting. So that needs to be a full belt of coal. So we're going to have to go red all the way along to there as well. How much red do I have on me? Not enough. Okay, let's get some more. Not quite sure how long the episode has gone now. Where's my car? I've got it on me. A little bit faster than my own running. Now it may be that we actually need to step up this coal so that we have 4 belts of red coming through. That's quite possible too, but we'll start off with an upgrade of this line. We'll start off with another fairly meaningless tech actually, but after that. Up a little bit of extra car fuel from the looks of things. Excuse me. So, there we go. That hopefully is all that we need. It doesn't look like it is able to keep that as a compressed belt. Well, that makes sense, of course, because there's a fair bit that's going down here. Actually, let's run up and get our car. Our demand for coal is starting to skyrocket. This little place is not going to be particularly long for the world. There we go. Looks like the iron could actually do with being completely tapped at this point. So let's do that while we are here. Not much point putting any on top there. What I think I'll do with this one is just run it down around. So it can support the weakest flow, which is this lot. Like like so. So now that will fill the other side of that belt, and we'll have a proper flow in here. But yeah. Quite a bit of that is not particularly useful anymore. Right, let's grab our car. There you go, there's another one that's just been in the dust. It does look like the train is more or less able to keep up with the current demand, so that's at least something. Right. Now, back to this little issue of supplying coal. Wow, it still hasn't really sorted out down here, has it? New. Follower robot count something. No, it hasn't really sorted out this issue at all. That one is not doing anything. That one is fine. The irons are fine. It's just when you get down to the steel, which we are going to put under pressure very soon, we start having trouble, and we've only got this one line. One line is not going to be enough for sure. Okay. And we'll probably end up needing, needing more power soon. So we may as well extend our go the full 4 lines, which means we may as well make these into every part of this, basically. What is it to clear these things again? Oh, it's middle mouse button, that's right. I keep forgetting. So, get rid of you. And we'll do that. Right. I possibly should install one of the upgrade planners, but I mean, I know we've generated a few episodes already, but I don't really think the belt part of this is a major part of it. You can see perhaps why I don't normally put the whole belt beginnings into the base, but here you go, we've done it this time, so I think that is all of that, so we don't want that anymore. Now you're actually going to be that one, and you're actually going to be that one. and you are going to be another one. So you can go straight through. You need to use that. Same deal here. The whole idea of having oh, we're out. The whole idea of having this line come up here seems almost pointless now, but we may as well. I don't think it's going to take that much longer. Let's have a quick look. What's it got left? 60k? No. Wow, that's below 1 million now, and that one's 1.4. So yeah, all of these are dying fast. I think we're going to have to double up the iron platforms fairly quickly. The car's way up there. Okay. Because we are definitely going to run out. But speaking of running out, I think we are going to military 3, another useless tech. We're going to run out of. We're basically running out of time. So I think what I'll do is I'll finish doing this offline, and we'll finish up Purple Science next episode. See you then, guys. Thanks for joining me for this. Bye bye for now.